Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're going to learn about social networks that you've never even heard of and how you're going to crush it and make $1 billion. My name is Eric, and this is Wealth Attitude. Let's jump right into it. All right, so you need traffic to do anything on the internet. You need tons of traffic. You need traffic, then you need more traffic, then you need to add some traffic, and then double that number. Then you might even actually have some kind of a little bit of a start. But if you don't have a steady flow of traffic that you're going to have on demand, then you're all screwed. So Facebook's tapped out. Instagram's tapped out. Tumblr's tapped out. Twitter's tapped out. Pinterest is tapped out. Anything that you can think of is tapped out. But what's not tapped out? We got a ton of social media networks that nobody even knows about, has no idea about it. So I did a simple search in Google here, social media networks right there, and scrolling around before here, and there are just literally tons of social medias that nobody's even touching, right? So you got some of these are pretty obscure. Don't get me wrong, but follow along and you'll see some potential. All right, so don't just click off because oh god. All right, so this first one is Russian, so I mean, you kind of throw that out the window, and I think this is Russian too. I don't know. Tumblr had its heyday. I mean, it's good for certain things, but Wattpad is definitely making it's an up and coming. It's a lot to do with writing and that kind of stuff, but again, where you can get a following, there you have an audience, and where you have an audience, you have an opportunity to sell. So, or at least funnel them into another platform. So that's what we're essentially doing here. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but suffice it to say that there are a ton of them, and some of them are from different countries and stuff like that. But Goodreads, that's all about like books and publishing and stuff like that. So it's not all exactly what you think it might be. So tons of them right here. And I did the top 60 social networking sites you need to know about. I mean, just tons of them. If you can master one or two of these sites, now mind you, I mean, Facebook's a given. That's pretty much a give me, but Facebook really just piled it on their subscribers and their people with their accounts or whatever. You can't do anything on Facebook anymore. You have unless you pay for it. Even then, it's starting to get expensive. I run paid ads, and let me tell you, they are expensive and they don't always work. I mean, you have to do a lot of testing, and then you have to test some more, and then you might have a shot at something. So some of these are kind of weird. WhatsApp, there's ways to have huge followings on WhatsApp. QQ is another kind of thing like WhatsApp. It's out of China, though. WeChat, Qzone, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter. Some of these are pretty like, what? But, I mean, Snapchat, that's not like necessarily up and coming. People know about it, but, I mean, it only has, what is it here? 200 million people on Snapchat. If you start building up a following on Snapchat, I mean, that's not a market that's been cornered. It's not a market that's been like destroyed kind of thing. So Pinterest, again, the thing with Pinterest is it's been played out. Marketers already know about it, and they're destroying Pinterest by the second. Same thing with LinkedIn. If you're an upper professional and you're looking for leads, LinkedIn is the way to go. So again, we're not going to go through all of this, but there's tons of, you pick one of these and, you're going to build up a following on there, and there's where your traffic's coming from. And then it's not going to take you long. And then you build up more and more and other different things. You funnel them through, right? So what are you going to funnel them to, right? So this is pretty simple, but this is Max Bounty. It's a CPA network. Basically, you get emails for a third party, right? And you say, hey, I'm going to offer you this, and you get that, right? So you're just trying to collect an email. I know that's very vague, but you see them all the time. You don't even know that you see them a lot of times. It's basically anytime that somebody's collecting an email address, they're either trying to sell you on something or they're trying to collect it for somebody else. In this particular case, Max Bounty is people are trying to collect it for somebody else instead of themselves, right? ClickBank, they are a digital marketplace. They sell online courses. If you don't know what ClickBank is and you're trying to make money online, you really need to take like 5 steps back. All right. ClickBank has been around since like the dawn of time. Like they literally, Al Gore invented the internet, and then ClickBank was like the second thing that was invented, right? I mean, there was porn somewhere right in that for, I mean, it might have been porn and then ClickBank. I don't know, but it's really like neck and neck, right? So ClickBank has literally been around since like forever. So if you don't know what ClickBank is, I can't really help you. So take a step back. So basically, you're going to find a product here in your niche, whatever whatever you're pawning off or trying to sell to people. Same thing with Max Bounty. You're going to find a niche, and you're going to use your traffic. You're going to promote from wherever, and you don't have to use Max Bounty or ClickBank, but they pretty much accept everybody unless your country is banned from them. So, but my audience is mostly United States, so you should be able to get into both of these networks like zero problems, right? So you have your audience, you have your what you're going to promote. Now you have to have a way to promote it, right? So there's 2 major ones that I see are ClickFunnels, which is really good. It's basically a landing page builder. It basically builds you up a highly optimized sales funnel so you can collect that email, right? So basically you're going to bribe them. You're going to do what's called an ethical bribe. You're going to give them like a free ebook or a free fucking report or whatever to get their email address, right? ClickFunnels is the way that you present that billboard, right? So ClickFunnels is a website that says, hey, you give me this email, I'm going to give you a free book. I got what you want, but I need something in return, right? So ClickFunnels is the way that you do it. Now, the other way that you can do it is Builderall. It's the same thing as ClickFunnels, but ClickFunnels is like the creme de la creme, and Builderall is more like the budget friendly. So like you can have like the Nikes, which is ClickFunnels, or you can have like the Ikes, which is like the rip-off drug mart, dollar store version of Nikes, but it'll get the job done, right? The cool thing about Builderall, what I really like, is it also has a built-in like autoresponder, which basically allows you to collect emails, right? So the real gem of this entire video right now is the social media sites. Everybody's aiming high. They're aiming for Facebook. They're trying to dominate Facebook, Instagram. These sites have been YouTube's another one. These sites have been just played out, right? So you don't even think about them. You don't have the crunch, the credentials, nothing to aim that high, right? So you need to go master some of these smaller ones and just funnel some traffic over to Facebook. A lot of people, they start on YouTube and they build up a Facebook group with it. So you'll see like, hey, join my Facebook group, because they're kind of like kissing cousins in a way. Like YouTube is where they get to give their lessons or their whatever, and then in the Facebook group, everybody gets to discuss, and there's a community and all that kind of stuff, and you build up a following. So YouTube is like their presentation, and then Facebook is like the after party, right? So that's pretty much what you're going to end up doing. So you want to build up a following. You want to get it all on something, whether it be collecting emails, whether it be a YouTube channel. You want an audience to be able to market to over and over again. So quick recap. We got the traffic from the, I call them micro social media sites, but you're going to master one of these 17,000 social media sites, and then you're going to promote random crap to them, whatever's in your niche. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to use ClickFunnels or Builderall. So I'm not going to leave any links in the description of this. This is all up to you. This is just 100% pure value. There's no sales gimmick, none of that kind of stuff. Just looking to push along some information that you didn't know about, right? So maybe you did, but maybe you didn't think about smaller networking sites, or maybe you're that genius and you thought of it all. If you did, let me know in the comments. I want to know if you're that genius, because maybe we can work together. It's a possibility. I don't know. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Tell me I'm full of crap. I don't give a shit. I'll see you guys in the next video.